This is Richard Fowler. I'm John Kilpatrick. We're with Okolona Aikido, Louisville, Kentucky, USA. And tonight we want to look at an exercise that we do at the beginning of almost all our classes. And this exercise was inspired by an exercise Guy Savelli has. And we've modified it a little for our purposes, so he may not like me mentioning his name with respect to it. And if you don't know who Guy Savelli is, if you saw the movie Men Who Stares at Goats, that was making fun of a program that the U.S. military had to train elite soldiers. And Guy Savelli is the guy who was doing that training. So if you see that movie or look on YouTube for Guy Savelli and you can see some videos of him and you can see videos of his soldiers or the soldiers that he trained. And so with this exercise, Richard's going to do the exercise, and what he wants to do is he's facing the wall, and he finds a dot, either real or if he finds a little piece of dirt or something on the wall, or if he imagines it, he's doing the dot exercise staring. And this, of course, as you remember, in this exercise, he's practicing using his peripheral vision, and it also gets him in a very calm, sensitive, relaxed state. And so now we're going to test that state and teach him how to use it. And that's what this sensitivity drill does. Now I'm helping him, I'm his assistant, and what I'm going to do is stand off to his side. He's facing the wall, I'm facing the opposite way. I'm just about arm's length from him. And I'm beside him, and I'm standing enough that he can just barely see my elbow, so I'm not really out of sight. Now sometimes guys in the club feel like that's too easy, and they move back further so it becomes more of a psychic exercise or something, and actually that, they can do that pretty well. But that's not what it's supposed to be. And so what I'm going to do, now I'm going to have intent in this also, so I'm going to imagine that the edge of my middle finger right here in this corner is a poison knife point. And I'm going to move very slowly and come in and stab him with that poison knife point. And what we're going to do, in Aikido, you move away, you blend with what's happening. So we're going to move away and blend with this. What Savelli would do is just as it touches him, he would hit you. But that's not what we're going to do. So as I come in here, now he wants to wait until this, when you're beginning, you let the guy touch you, and then you move. And as you get better at it, you try to move just the instant before it touches you. Not too soon and not too late, but in the beginning you let it touch you. So I'm coming in here, and then it just as it touches you, you move, and then you want to develop your sensitivity until you're moving just when it's just almost touching you. And we do, I'll try to touch him 4 times, and then we change places, and he tries to touch me. And that's this exercise. The simplest way to think about this exercise is it's teaching you, I'm far enough back that he can't really see my hand consciously. But the idea is that his peripheral vision, somehow that's getting processed at an unconscious level, and his body knows where my hand is, and he wants to get where he can use that information.